We already talked about the U.S. government has taken great role in push the development and revolution of health care information system. So what is the health information system? Different organizations and different person even have different viewpoint. Here we just listed two definitions. The first one is from WHO guidance on 2000 about the definition of the health information system. The first definition is defined as an integrated effort to collect, process, report, and use health information and knowledge to influence policy making, program action, and research. So in fact, this definition includes almost every things related to how do you collect the information, process the information, report the result you get from the information, and also how to use the information and the knowledge you get to do some decision, also make some policy. And so even they can be included to support their research. So this is the definition from the WHO. So besides the definition from the WHO, also there is other people defined the health information system. For example, in the handbook of a decision maker, edited by Jack Smith, they defined the health information system as a set of interrelated components working together to get, retrieve, process, store, and disseminate information to support the activities of health system planning, control, coordination, and decision making, both in management and service delivery. In fact, from these two definitions, many things are overlap here. Just they use different words to describe the same things. So, in fact, there is no real formal definition to say what's a health information system. Generally, based on our understanding, we just say, oh, this is a system related to the health, include computers, include networks, also include the database, and so on. That's if we think about the health information system, you will consider of this kind of stuff. So, what the health information system consists? Generally, we know in the hospital, what do we think for the first is the hospital? Because we think the hospital should be included in the health information system. Okay? In the hospital, we have wards, also our outpatient units, service units, such as diagnostic, include the laboratory department, radiology department, and also therapeutic, such as the operation room, and also others, such as the pharmacy, patient records cover, library, blood bank, and so on. So all of these things are included in the other areas for the health information system conceit. Also include the hospital administration areas. Because in the hospital, we have patient administration department, patient record cover, also department of quality management, financial and controlling department, department of facility management, information management department, general administration department, human resources department. So this is from the administration areas angle. Also, we know we also need to deal with the offices and writing service for reporting, writing. So we know that's in the hospital. In fact, the health information system not just include inside the systems, inside the hospital, also include outside. For example, currently we talk about the patient-centered healthcare. That means also include the personal. At home, they can access your records. Okay. Also include many other systems, such that the people to search some medical informations. For example, some open database. Okay, store many information related to the medicals. Also will be included. Also, there is many other things. If we just consider the hospital, we know we have many registration department, consulting, ward, nursing, stores, and purchase. Just go to buy something. Okay. Also, we need to have some pharmacy, radiology, laboratory. Okay. Also, there are many other things. This is operation rooms. Definitely, if you go to currently the health information system is much different from I list here, because not just deal with, as I just talked to you, not just deal with the things in the hospital. We also deal with the things outside the hospital. Okay. Currently, many is with the development of the internet. So the many things also include some systems about the teleoperation, and so on. So this is all of this is can be considered as the application of health information system. Okay. Also, they're part of the health information system. So let's talk about information system. Definitely, there is data in the health information system. What kind of data flow in the health information system? What kind of data we will deal with in the health information system? In fact, talk about the data. When you go to the hospital, the first things the nurse will ask you some of your date of birth, okay, and also the history of the disease, and also other things, measure temperature. All of these kind of things can be the data used in the health information system. In fact, we can classify them into different categories. Okay, but first we know it will be included the birth, mobility, and mortality. Also, we include the type and the location of health personnel. Also, will be included the type and quality of clinical services provided at national and subnational level. Also include the population indicators. That's the demographics and socio-economic status. So many things can be included this kind of data. So this kind of data, the healthcare data, generally majorly can be classified into patient-specific data related to the patient. So, for example, the temperature of the person, okay, height of the person, how high, what's the weight of the patient. All of this can be patient-specific data. We can classify them clinical data, administrative data, and financial and billing data. Okay, this is specific patient-related. But also we have aggregate healthcare data. Aggregate healthcare data is not specific for a person, for a patient. It's the whole, in the whole, okay? Such as disease and procedure indexes, okay? Also include the medical cost reports, healthcare statistics, outcome measures, and balance scorecards. So this kind of things, that's the data we need to deal with in a health information system. So this is just to show the simple model of a health information system and the data movement. You can see here. For here, we just show that simple is in the hospital. Okay. So for example, there is a ward units, patient administration part, medical departments, and medicine logistics. For each department, we have a data. Okay, we collect data, input in the computer. Then different departments, they have data movement. For example, we have a data movement moved from the ward unit to the medical departments, from the ward units to the patient administration, from the patient administration to the medical departments. The data movement is by direction. By direction, that means from unit, there are some data from one unit to that another unit, also from the other unit to this unit. Okay. For this kind of specific things, you can, based on this simple model, you can define your health information system. So this is just very simple thing, model we showed here. So we talk about the data we deal with in health information system. Also, in the health information system, we have many subsystems. Generally, what this kind of subsystems? Think about this one. When you first in a big health information system, at least include what we talked about this morning is about the electronic health record system, or called the electronic medical record system. Okay, this is one, can say it's a one subsystem can be put in the one health information system. Also, there is an image system. We can also put the PACS system, also can be treated as the subsystem of one big health information system. Okay. In fact, if we class kind of this system, they can be include one or two of the follow systems. The first one is data collection based on patient and service records and report from community health workers and health facilities. So this does talk about the data collection and the reporting. Okay. The second one is the program specific monitoring and the evaluation. Why with this one? Because in HIV and AIDS, it's a very serious disease. Sometimes we can use the health information to monitor this kind of situations happen. For example, if we have some health information system, there are so many cases in some specific area. Then if we have some monitoring and evaluation system inside this health information system, then we can report. Perhaps there is some things happen. For example, perhaps there is perhaps there is something that means blood issue. Okay, because the person with AIDS. Okay, you use that kind of blood to some people. So this is the second. Also, we have administration and source management. That's very important. Okay, the budget personal supplies also is a subsystem. That's especially this is similar to other information system. Okay. So the second one, in this slide we also have a disease surveillance and outbreak notification. That's also we talk about For example, for the cold, okay, flu is perhaps will be affect a big outbreak in this area. Though you can use this kind of information system to monitor this outbreak and notify the administrator or the doctor or even some people if they also can access this kind of health information to determine to take some steps. Okay, so this kind of health have many subsystems. Also, we have data generated through household service. This kind of system is just like the DHS is just the survey. Okay, D means demograph. Okay, demographic. So this kind of survey data also we can just put in the system, or especially we have this kind of subsystem. Okay. Also, registration of vital events and censuses. This is another subsystem. If you go to the hospital, you can check the health information. You found different subsystems out there. Okay. So we talk about the health information systems, the data we deal with. We talk about how the data movement. Also, we talk about the subsystems inside the health information systems. In fact, different health information systems, they include different components. Okay, as I just talked to you, some health information system codes, just consider perhaps several of them, not include everything. Okay. In fact, also we have several types of the health information systems. They include different themes. The first one is called strategic information systems. That's majorly include the decision support systems, simulation systems, financial forecasting, performance assessment. For this one, generally they use the artificial intelligence, okay, to do some evaluation, estimation, prediction. Okay, this is the same as what we are doing, for example, for the cancer detection, computer-aided cancer detection. Then you can use some, this is the decision, these support tools. You can detect the cancer. Also, we have tactical information system. That is a major management information system. Okay? So also we have the operational information system. This is especially for the electronic patient records, payroll, invoicing system, patient administration system, purchase, inventor, and office automation. Okay? This is just the three types of the health information. They have some difference there. So we know a U.S. government has played a great role in the health revolution, health information system revolution. They help push the development of the health information system in United States. They hope each hospital can exchange information. They can help. They hope each hospital adoption of the EMR. Okay. However, there are many challenges for the health information system. The first challenge is the challenge of user acceptance. That means the doctors and the administrator in the hospital, they don't like to accept this kind of system. They don't like to use the computer-based information system. They don't like to use the EMR. They don't like to use this kind of system. So this is big challenge because they don't like to use. But the doctors, administrators, and the nurse, that major party to use this kind of tools. If they refuse to use, your whole thing does not mean too much. Okay? In fact, this is the first challenge. Why then scared to use this one? Sometimes you need different health information have different interface. This kind of interface makes them feel scared. I have to learn anytime. I know many people just scared because they say it's computer is difficult. They need the training. But doctor sometimes is very busy. I don't like the training. Okay, I need to earn money. This one. So this is the user acceptance is a big challenge. The second one is the data redundancy. The data redundancy, because sometimes when you record the data, okay, even the same data, you have multiple copies. For example, you go to one hospital, you get the CT MR, then you get another hospital, get another CT, and the MR. Okay, so we have two copies from the same person, perhaps same part. This is the same. So when the doctor uses which pictures they want to use, that's big challenge. Sometimes the two pictures they are against each other. Okay, the doctor in this case also gets scared because the two just against each other. Which one I adopt? Also, everything is stored inside a computer. Some doctor perhaps say, "Oh, everything is stored in the computer." If I made a mistake, it's not match the data is stored in the. Because perhaps in the future, other doctor will check the same pictures. You use this same picture, get a wrong mistake. Other people check why you get a mistake. The picture is there. That's also another issue the doctor don't want to use. Okay. Also, we have a challenge of transcription. The challenge for transcription, because you want to transfer the data from one place to another place, there is possibly the quality of the data will be reduced. Okay, especially for the image. Sometimes you want to transfer some MRCT pictures to another doctor. Sometimes you need to do compression. Compression that means loss of quality. If there is a cancer picture, there is a small abnormal there. But when you do compression, the abnormal is gone. So you transfer there, they cannot find the disease. So that's a big challenge. Okay. Also, the challenge. This kind of challenge just make sometimes will be affect the diagnosis. So the challenge transcription is a great big one. Also, the challenge of maintaining differential integrate is another challenge we will be met in this kind of things. For redundant data, either as replicates or even as duplicates, it is difficult to obtain and maintain differential integrity, the correct assignment of entities. For example, the assignment of data to a certain patient. So this is the integrity. Also, we have another two challenges. One is the cost. Think about this one. In fact, when I talk to some doctors, they say, if you adopt this health information system, that means he need to buy more equipment. Okay, he need to buy more computers. He need to get his staff or his nurse go to training. That's additional cost. Okay. Also, he needs some people perhaps to maintain his health information at his clinic. So this kind of all of this needs is a cost. This kind of cost makes some people don't want to adopt this kind of things. Another things also we have duplicated stuff. Okay, you need more space to serve. So the different things is related to the cost. That's a challenge. The last challenge, also the important challenge, is that privacy and security. Privacy and security are the challenge for any information system, not just health. But health is especially. Why? Because in the health system include the things just the patient perhaps want to know, or his doctor just know. But other people I don't want to know. Okay? Especially for some special disease. If the other party know this kind of things, it will make some bad things to the patients. So that is the big trouble. Okay? So this kind of challenge just blocked the adoption of a health information system. So we talk about this kind of things, but still we need to face this kind of challenge. In fact, U.S. government has taken many actions to solve this kind of issues. Okay? For example, you say the cost is big trouble. They have some act. We last time talked about the act can support the hospital, the doctor to adopt the EMR. Okay? For the privacy and the security, we can develop some good algorithms, good systems can be proof to the attack and so on. For the transcription issue, we say transfer data is not good. We can develop good compression algorithm to make the compression, make the quality of the image very good. Okay? So that's depend on the computer technology and health information technology. So let's talk about some basic concept in health information systems. Perhaps we need to use this kind of concept in the future. The first one is we talk about is the electronic medical records. Okay? In fact, what are electronic medical records? Also, there are so many definitions there. In the Institute of Medicine 2003 Patient Safety Report, they describe an electronic medical record as encompassing the following things. First one, a longitudinal collection of electronic health information for and about persons. That's okay. I think everybody understands this one. The second one, immediate electronic access to patient and population level information by authorized users. So it's not just you get the information from the patients, okay, input in the computer. But if you use a single computer, how make it to be immediate access? For example, you are in a nurse. You are just in the nurse. You import the patient information. But in the lab test site, they also need to access this information immediately. For example, I want to order some lab test. I just did the old nurse entered the same in his computer. If there is no network a long time ago, it's just the independent computer. How the other side can be accessed immediately? No. So the MRI just not simple things, not just store the patient information on the computer. Also, we need some network technology. Okay? Still not enough. We also need some provision of knowledge and decision support systems. That's also the key of the EMR. That enhance the quality, safety, and information of patient care. What's the decision support system? That means the computer can provide you some information we can make some decision. As I just told you, we can merge some computer-aided cancer detection in the EMR. Okay? If there is a picture come here, I want to use the computer to detect it, whether there is some cancer or not. Then based on the computer-aided detection result, the doctor can make the decision. So the computer-aided cancer detection software inside it's called the decision support stuff. Okay, it's part of the decision support system. So I just give you an example what that mean. So EMR is not just that you record things. Okay, it's an internet. We must have internet. Okay, we must have record. We have a database. Also, we have tools to support the decision. Okay. Also, we support for efficient process for healthcare delivery. So I just put here is just the simple. This is the EMR. Also, some person is just they can say come here. Not time ago they go to get a paper. Now we can use electronic. Okay. So also there is another definition. That's from the 1997. The computer-based patient records is an efficient, essential technology for healthcare. Okay? This report they define EMR as a patient record system. It's a type of clinic information system which is dedicated to collect, store, manipulating, and make available clinic information important to the delivery of patient care. The central focus of such system is clinical data and not financial or billing information. Because in the general health information system, the financial or billing information are included there. But for the EMR, we generally don't include this kind of system. Okay, it's not its focus. It can be used, connected with some billing and financial information. It can be merged into a big health information system. So, what's the capabilities of an EMR? In fact, the first one is capture the data as the point of the care. For example, the nurse just get you information, measure temperature, get your weight and your height. All of these kind of things is just the capture data. Okay. The second is to integrate data from multiple internal and external sources. Internal data inside the doctor, inside the hospital, outside the hospital. Okay, inside the doctor clinic, outside the doctor clinic. Outside the doctor clinic they include many other things. For example, in this clinic, they cannot get a CT, MRI or person. He can say the other hospital. Then inside his clinic, he has some data. Outside data, we can merge them together. Also, there is something also, you get the data from the patient directly by the nurse, doctor. Also, the patient has history, can describe his own disease information. This kind of information also can be put in the EMR. Okay? So, support, care, give, decision making. That's what we talked just now. You have support, have some tools to help you make decision. Okay? Objectives for improvement EMR is one is improve the quality care. Okay, this first object. The second is avoid adverse drug events. Well, why do you understand what the second one means here? Because sometimes the drug they use the wrong drug, not the correct drug, or sometimes make mistake. So in the computer, sometimes they have a system. Okay, system have tools to detect whether this disease with You have a list there. This can be treated, use a list of drug. If there is early happen, they will automatically detect it and tell the doctor and the patient the medicine you order does not match this disease. Okay, so this can be avoid some drug events. But currently, the drug events, in fact, the many drug accidents in United States. In China, they're much more than here, just by eat the wrong medicine. Sometimes just kill some people. Sometimes perhaps just hurt yourself. Also, the third is improve the quality measurements. We'll just go a little faster because we don't have time. Enhance the resident safety. This is the same as the drug issue is one to say enhance the resident safety. Okay. Also, improve operational efficiency and reallocate staff. That's easy to understand. Okay. Because why? We can, based on the EMR, to get the information for the resource for the patients. Okay, we can get who to do what. Also increase the reimbursement. That's another objective. We just have 5 minutes. I'll go fast. So, what's the benefit for the EMR? We have several benefits for the EMR. The first one, EMR can provide complete and accurate information. What do you mean complete here? Generally, in the old one, you have paperwork test. Best. Generally, don't have the information of the person in the past. I mean, the person's history you don't know. But in the EMR, it have the history of the patients. Also, if your whole USA, the health information system, just collect each other, then it's easy for you to get the information from other hospital. Okay? So this is, you can get the complete information. Accurate information definitely, because think about this one, for the paper-based, if the doctor writes something, sometimes it's not clear. Okay? If they need other people to read, oh, I can read. Generally, I cannot read it, what the doctor writes. Can you read? I think you also can. It's difficult for you to identify it. But if we type to use the computer, that's easy. The information so there should be accurate. Okay? So this is the first thing. The EMR can provide complete and accurate information. The second one, the benefit for EMR is better access to information. See here, we see the left picture. That's the traditional paper-based medical records. If you want later you would find some people's medical records, you must check step by step. Okay, that's very difficult. But however, if we use the EMR, you just use your laptop, your desktop, your iPhone, your iPad, or anything, or just a pad, you can easily to access. Even currently we have a wireless technology, or you have a network, so make your information easy to check. Easy check not just include the information in your clinic, also other clinic. The person went to other clinic also have some information. You just go to the, if this kind of hospital exchange the information, that's I can sit in a hotel, then I can get the information in Marker, even I can get the information in Chicago, in Mississippi, okay? If I already saw a doctor there. So that's make the better access to the information for the EMR. The last one, the EMR has benefit of patient empowerment. Long time ago, for the paperwork, it's difficult for the patient to see these records, or his family to see these records, also load the information. If you have this one, the patient can receive the electronic copy of the medical records, and also he can share this kind of information with some family. Also, he can extract this information from the electronic medical record system to his person health record system. So that's make he can work the sins, look all of his sins himself. So that means can make the patients to take active role in their health. Okay, see here, we just showed this picture here. So this AMI client workstation, you have everything about the person's information there, about the CT MR of his disease, about his history, about his current disease. You can just go to the EMR. The patient can send an email to the doctor. Can you send this information to me? He can send it to you. Then you can know everything. Especially for the young kids, the parents need to know the situation of his kids. Then he can just watch the electronic. Because sometimes you forget, you can check. But you cannot keep all of the paper. That also is difficult. So this is a personal empowerment. So one thing here, the United States government, they have a plan to achieve widespread adoption and meaningful use of electronic health records by 2014. In fact, we just have 2 years to go. This is established in the Health Information Technology for Economic and Clinic Health Act 2009. Okay, it's part of the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009. So we have 2 years to go. First, they hope to the whole United States, every computer, they plan to every hospital, they can just adopt the EMR. However, perhaps this is a big task, because based on the 2009 survey, still we have not begun about the adoption status of the EMR, okay, implementation. Still we have 5% not yet began to plan. 50% they just developed plan. 2% signed contract. 37 began to install one facility. 24 fully operation in one facility. 17 fully operation across the whole organization. Even person one don't know. So this is built. There are many things to do to push the adoption of the EMR. So EMR is one of the big things currently in the health information system application in United States. Just now I mentioned the personal health records. What's the electronic personal health records? Electronic health personal records is an internet-based set of tools that allows people to access and coordinate their lifelong health information and make appropriate parts of it available to those who need it. See here, this is just show an example. Personal health record. What's the difference between the health, electronic medical records and the personal health records? Do you know the difference between them? You don't know? Let's see the next slide. The difference between these two stuff is 9 that. The first one is typically entered by and accessed by your health care provider, by the doctor, nurse, or the administrator in the hospital. But the second one, a personal health records, is designed to be set up and accessed by patients themselves. Okay, both of them they have some software there. One is just you can do yourself. The same, for example, you can use the Open EMR as your personal health records system. Just if there is something you access there. Okay. So this is the difference between there. Because the real system, perhaps we can say there is no big difference. But when we call there is EMI and PHI have difference there. So another concept we need to know about the health information exchange. Health information exchange is the mobilization of health information electronically across organization with a regional community. So health information system, perhaps your hospital has one, his hospital has one, his hospital has one. But the big thing is how the different hospital exchange the information. That's important. If every hospital just closed, shut off his door, that's not good. We hope to Macau Hospital and Horton Hospital, they can exchange information. Then if I see the doctor in Horton, I get some pictures. Then I can go to Macau Hospital, the doctor there can see. Okay? So this is important for health information exchange. Health information exchange, we also call HIE, provides the capability to move the clinical information between disparate healthcare information system, but we still maintaining the meaning of the information being exchanged. Okay. The goal of HIE is to facilitate access to and retrieval of clinical data to provide safer, more timely, efficient, effective, equitable, person-centric care. In fact, I showed here is just a basic idea for the National Health Information Network. We have different apartments here, DOD, DHS, I cannot see the size is too small here. And also hospital is there. This kind of thing, they can exchange information. Okay. So, in fact, there are some formal organizations are now emerging to provide both form and function for health information efforts. This organization we call often called the Region Health Information Organization, also you call the RHIOs. These are ordinary geography-defined entities which develop and manage set of contract conventions and terms, arranging for the means of electronic exchange of information. In fact, for example, in Michigan, I'm not sure. In Michigan, there are some hospitals and also the doctor clinics. If they like, then you can make RHIO. You can make your system, their system, to exchange information with each other. I remember there is a successful case in Indiana, but some people tell me there is in California the case is not successful. California also want to collect the hospitals and the health systems in California, but their RHIO is not successful because of, I'm not sure the reason. But in Indiana, they told me it's very successful. Okay. So also for the health information exchange status, also there is a big challenge. We just have 2% don't know what an HIE is. No plan to participate is 52%. That's a big challenge. They don't know no plan. HIE in 1 hour area don't participate is 9%. Required to participate 2%. Participate in HIE just 27%. Okay, so there are many people, even there is a 3% don't know this kind of stuff. So that's the big challenge. Okay, so today we just introduce the basic idea. So we hope to go to the interoperability next time. Okay. So also we try to let me see. Try to in fact this kind of because Okay. So see you next